Whenever you want to have a look at certain details, let's say different pressure levels or certain angles, you need to scale your graphs. With this video I want to explain to you how you easily can scale your graphs. So in all the cycle-based graphs, which are the top three on the bottom, on the top left you have your maximum pressure. In the middle you have the angle of your maximum pressure in blue and the angle of your pressure rise rate in green. And on the right you have your indicated torque in red, and all are cycle based. So when you want to look at certain cycles, let's say between 200 and 300, what you do, you take your cursor and then you go on the x-axis and you see the cursor turns from the white arrow into these two bars with the left-right arrows on the side. And then you just go to the area you want to zoom in, take your left mouse button and draw around the cycles you want to zoom in. So this is just for this graph. Now you can have a detailed look at these cycles. If the pressure range, or in this case the torque range, does not fit, you can do the same thing on the y-axis. You go to the area where you want to zoom in. Whoop. Then you can have a detailed analysis of individual cycles. As usual in the cycle-based graphs, you can click certain cycles and all the crank angle-based graphs jump to that cycle. So we have a low torque cycle here, and then we have a high torque cycle here. When you want to go back, the easiest is just double click in the middle of the graph and then you're back. So now let's do it again. Whoop. Go to max torque or to min torque and then double click to go back. You can do the same thing in the angle based graphs. So let's just try it in the cylinder pressure graph on the bottom left. When you want to have a look at the area around TDC, you just go to the crank angle, the x-axis, zoom in, you double click, it goes back. In this case it also rescaled the y-axis because I was a little off. So let's take this back. Okay. And then per default it goes from minus 360 to plus 360 degrees, which is our full 4 strokes, which is a little much for one cylinder when you just look at cylinder pressure. So let's zoom in on the angle. Up, there you go.